Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about cleaning silicone molds. I want to show you what I've found to be the most effective way to clean my silicone molds and what I've found to be the least time-consuming process. As you can see, each of these molds have different kind of remnants from prior usage and dirt or little specks in there that need to be cleaned out. I know there are a lot of different ways to clean molds. I know some people use like warm soapy water or even tape to remove the residue. I have found that using cotton rounds specifically, I get these from Costco just because they come in like a large pack, and I use these to clean them along with alcohol. I get this rubbing alcohol from my local grocery store, and I really like that this one comes with this spray nozzle because it makes it really easy to spray it onto the cotton rounds. And sometimes I'll just get a larger size so then I can just refill this once it gets empty. So walking through my process, I choose which mold I'm going to clean first. And then what I'll do is I will spray the alcohol onto one of the cotton rounds. And I typically prefer this side of the cotton round. I feel like it holds up a lot better. And I get it actually fairly wet in there. And then I just go in and I remove as much as I can. I just realized that you should also be wearing a glove as it kind of helps with your skin. And I also want to save my nails here, otherwise it'll just take off a lot of the polish. So I just got a glove here and I'm just working through each nook and cranny in the mold to make sure that I've removed everything out of here. And it comes off typically super easy. What I've also found is that sometimes when you do pick up some debris, I might wipe it off somewhere else to make sure that I'm not picking up the debris and putting it back in. But I found if you keep it moist enough, then it will do a really good job cleaning, and it should last cleaning a couple molds. And this takes a little bit of practice to, figure out how to like use each cotton round as long as you can. I've tried using microfiber cloths. I really didn't want to use something that is wasteful. And so I experimented with some other options, but I feel like this is the only way to truly get every ounce of debris out. Like if there's any fuzz or really tiny debris in there, this does a really great job. I have been doing this process for almost 3 years now, and it doesn't seem to affect the quality of my molds. I feel like they still hold up really well. I find that because I'm doing this as a job, I make things pretty much every day. This allows me to clean them at a faster rate, and it doesn't take as much time like drying as like water does or leave water marks. And when you're using the cotton rounds, you will definitely want to replace them, especially if you have dirtier molds, because when you're picking up all of the debris, it will then transfer it to the next mold that you're cleaning. So you kind of want to be careful and mindful of that and just get a feel for it as you start experimenting with this process. I specifically use Aqua Resin, which is like Jesmonite. So I'm using an eco type resin for my molds, but I would assume this would work for other materials as well. I'm doing my final inspection here just to be thorough and make sure that I've gotten everything out, especially because I sell products. I want to make sure that there are no specks in here because sometimes that will create little small defects in the products. But if you're just doing this for yourself, you don't have to be as thorough. All right, and now these are all ready to be used, and I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.